With the multitude of choices available online nowadays, it can be really difficult to find the right audio professional to work with. Today, I'm going to give you a few areas that I think you should be looking at that will help you choose the right mixing engineer for your project. Hey everyone, thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. It would be awesome if you could like this video also and subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name's Mike. I'm the owner of Mix Productions. I'm a music producer, mixer, engineer. I also have this vlog channel where I share regular information all around the topics of music production, mixing, and mastering. So you're a musician or you're in a band or you're a singer-songwriter and you've recorded a project and now you're looking for a mix engineer to work with. The first thing I think you should be having a look at is looking for evidence of their sound and style. So they should have some sort of a show reel or some information about artists they've worked with in the past. So you can look them up online and have a bit of a listen to the type of sound that the mix engineer achieves. This will give you a really good overview of what to expect in terms of sound quality and approach that the mix engineer will bring. Certainly don't just listen to one aspect of their portfolio. If possible, you want to listen to a wide range of different tracks that they might have worked on, and you might start seeing some commonalities amongst different tracks that they've worked on, which you start seeing a bit of a theme perhaps developing, and you may find that is something that appeals to you. So yes, sound and style, very important. A professional mix engineer should have some sort of an online presence or profile. Now, that could extend right from having a professional website where you can maybe even place orders online. They might have evidence of their reviews. Reviews are really important, where you can actually see comments and testimonials from previous clients, which tells you a bit about the experience that they've had. If a mix engineer doesn't have a decent online profile or presence of some sort, you have to think in modern times that can be a real concern, because it really starts raising a few questions about what it's going to be like potentially working with that person if they haven't put any effort into actually building their business and building an online profile. So professionalism really works alongside the profile of the mixing engineer. Now, professionalism can include anything from the way that they present themselves online, right through to how they can communicate with you as a potential client. Are they offering you assistance with preparing your project for mixing? Do they have some resources available that is going to help you throughout and guide you through that process? And professionalism can really be seen through, once again, having a look at the engineer's reviews online, look at the feedback from other clients that have worked with them before. When it comes to releasing music commercially, you want to have a mix engineer that you can rely on and an engineer that is experienced in meeting deadlines. If there's any question on the reliability of the mixing engineer that you're working with, you can potentially put yourself in a position where you may have a deadline and that mix engineer may not be able to deliver it for you. So certainly in your early discussions with them, have a bit of a chat about expectations around turnaround times and what are their expectations from you as a potential client, and can they meet those needs that you're actually presenting them with? And once again, working hand in hand with reliability comes the type of relationship that you can develop with a mixing engineer. Now, if you find someone that is really great to work with, like any business, you have loyalty towards them and you want to go back to them as your go-to person for mixing. So As over time, as you work with the mix engineer on a more regular basis, you develop a really great working relationship, and they can almost preempt what to expect from you with future recordings and even help you improve your future music productions. Having a mix engineer that you can rely on and that's got your back when it comes to having your music ready for release is worth its weight in gold. Another thing I'd just like to briefly touch on really comes down to mix engineers and versatility. Now, you might, for example, be in a heavy metal band and want a particular metal sound that you've found maybe through a particular engineer that caters to that genre. What I'd suggest you do is certainly be open minded to mix engineers that display a lot of versatility. Some of the top mix engineers in the world have mixed music from all different genres. So don't feel that you have to be pigeonholed into dealing with a genre specific mix engineer. Well, I hope that's given you some useful points to consider to help you choose the right mix engineer for your next project. I encourage you to check out my website, mnproductions.com.au. I've got a wide variety of information around the topic of mixing and other topics around music production. So check it out, and I'm sure you'll find a wide variety of resources available for you there also. Thanks again for tuning in, and look forward to catching you again soon.